It's not finished, it's not finally edited and ready yet, but there already is seeping through it kinds of areas of mystery. A lot of it's mysterious. Is that quite deliberate?
Yes, it is a mystery, as love affairs generally are.
Is it giving too much away to say that it's a desire, that it doesn't end too happily either?
It's a very sad film. No, it's not a happy ending.
Did you?
I thought Candy Clark. Isn't Candy Clark good?
Very good indeed.
Excellent.
Has she worked there in films before?
The last thing that she was in was American Graffiti.
Yeah. But did you yourself, were you yourself a contributory factor to the film? I mean, did Mr. Rhodes stop and say, which way do we go, which way do we move, what do you think? Or were you under total direction?
No, under total direction, my contributing factor was my acting and persona in general. I've got the greatest respect for Mr. Rogue and his work. I would not have done...
Are you still in to the extraterrestrial bit? Are you still aware of forces apart from satellites that are moving around this globe or this planet, or around you, David Bowie?
Of course, yes.
What kind of eclectic manifestation do you have of this?
A mountain or a tree is the manifestation of forces that we are not capable of dealing with.
Do you go to church at all?
No.
Do you
I
pray?
Yes, of course.
But do you pray to mountains and to trees and to those physical manifestations, or to some kind of spirit?
I don't think I would like to get into that over a 20-minute interview.
You wouldn't?
When I come back to England, I would talk to you about that, yes.
All right.
At length.
Welcome back, David Bowie, sitting on some strange beachside back of you in Burbank, Los Angeles. We were talking about films and filmmaking. One of the people I presume you would have liked to have worked with would have been Piero Pasolini.
Would I?
Well, I've read that in odd interviews you've given to people, you found his work exciting.
I can't think of working with anybody apart from Nicholas Roeg at the moment. I've never done a film. I don't know when I'll do another film. And for me, it's not a question of getting into films. It was something tangible and tactile for me to work in. And it was an experience that I needed. I'm not sure whether I like the idea of becoming an actor.
Well, you don't, I presume... Per se, rather than per me. You are in that kind of privileged position, though, aren't you, David, where you don't have to make any kind of decision like that, do you?
Oh, I have to make as many decisions as anybody else every day. Yes, I do have to make decisions. But I consider myself fairly responsible.
I presume... I wasn't doubting your own self-responsibility, but I'm saying you are better equipped than most people to make that kind of firm decision about your own future. I will do A.
That's not what you said at all.
That's what I meant. If it's not what I said, it's what I meant, right?
Yes, I can make firm decisions.
I mean, you're equipped with fame. You're equipped with a certain amount of fortune. You're equipped with, I presume, the kind of advisors who will give you good advice, and therefore you're not like a girl or a boy sitting in a basement in Notting Hill struggling to get into some kind of proper situation, who wants to be an actor, who wants to be a film star, who wants to get onto the scene.
I was, though.
Can you remember those days?
Yes, very much. I'm doing all the things I used to do in those days.
But you see, that's what perhaps makes you better than you would otherwise be, because you can remember that kind of hard discipline and that kind of hard time. But now you're in a position to enjoy it.
No, funnily enough, what it did do was increase my appetite for going back to a lot of the bits and pieces I used to do many years ago, like painting, writing, spending free time with myself and my family, getting out of cities.
And relaxing a lot?
No, not relaxing, so much as feeling...
Today, are you enjoying this conversation?
I think it's wonderful. I do enjoy it. No, I enjoy it a lot. It's a shame it's so short, because these days I'm very careful about launching into sort of...
I've noticed that.
It's only because I like conversation a lot, and it seems such a waste to just, fire away random.
Right.
This is lovely, though.
Do you?
I think it's moving at a very sensible pace.
Good. And also, I'll tell you what I quite like, which I shouldn't like. I mean, doing this conversation at a distance of X thousand miles.
It's odd, isn't it?
It's very odd, but I don't mind you not answering questions. I mean, there are about 5 difficult questions I've thrown at you.
Yes,
and I'm happy that you don't give the answers to them, because you're quite right.
It's the lack of time. It's the lack of time.
Right. You know, since you were on this on these shores before, also, your missus, your Angie, has been a guest on my show and created a reasonable stir.
She was lovely. I saw it. I had a copy sent over to me. Lovely. I thought she was very good.
And she wore a big hat with a lot of things on it.
Yeah.
And I suspect, is she at this side of the Atlantic now? Is she here? Is she in London?
She's in Switzerland. I'm looking for a house.
For the both of you?
Because, yes, we shall stay there for a little while whilst we're touring Europe.
If she's going to see this programme, which she will...
For the 3 of us. For 3 of us.
And for Zoe. How do you say it?
Yeah.
How old is he now?
Zoe.
How old is he now?
Well, he's 4.5, coming up for 5 in sort of May.
And does he go to play school or whatever it is?
Yes. Yes.
Is he bright?
University. Yes, he's...
Does he know
He's very bright.
Does he know who you are?
He's a child. I mean, he's as bright as any child should be at 4.5. He's not a prodigy of any kind, thank God.
Yet?
Yeah.
Give him time, baby. Give him time. You know, also, since you've been away, or quite recently, the newspapers have been having a bit of a bash at your mother. And saying that she's a bit tearful from time to time, and that she's suffering a certain amount of anguish, and that she doesn't hear from you an awful lot. Is that eyewash, or is it real?
That's really my own business.
And that's how it's going to stay, is it?
Yes. I see you still have a keen sense of rumour, Russell.
Highly developed sense of rumour. Well, David, we're coming towards the end of our ultra-brief conversation.
Oh, that's a shame.
I think what we might do is end with a bit of music, because I gather that at your end, at beautiful downtown Burbank, you have some music with you. I mean, you're not going to get up on your feet and do it, but...
No, I wish I could, actually, but time won't permit it. But we'll see. I know what it is. I'm very drunk in this.
In what? In the bit we're going to see?
What you'll see now. I was very nervous, so I had a couple of drinks, which I never do. I really shouldn't have. It's lovely. It's very funny.
You were wearing a demob suit or something in that. What kind of a suit was it?
A suit?
I know, but do you know what a demob suit is?
Yes, yes. It's the kind of thing people wore when they came out of armies.
That's right. I mean, a lot of bags around the knees and things.
Yes. It was functional. It was a functional suit. That suit was very functional. It was a functional suit.
Right. Now, I'll tell you what, David, we've had quite a functional conversation. I mean, you have functioned at your...
It's been very good. I liked it very much.
Well, you functioned at your end, and the satellites functioned in the middle of the sky, and I functioned at this end, and you wore a functional earpiece, and you've had a functional glass of whatnot at your side.
And I hope the functional English functionally enjoyed this.
I'm functionally sure they functionally well will have done. But I'm going to hold you to your promise, which is when you do come back, we'll keep the airwaves open a bit longer.
Most certainly. I'd love to do that. I'd appreciate that a lot.
We won't talk about Angie. We won't talk about your mother. We won't talk about Zoe. We'll talk about extraterrestrial things.
Let's not plan it. The worst thing we can do is plan a conversation.
Meanwhile, can I wish you a happy Christmas?
Let's have a telephone on the show.
A phone-in?
And have people... Yes.
Will you do that?
I'd love to.
Well, if we can get satellites across half the world, I think we can get a telephone from Clapham.
I'm sure we can.
Meanwhile...
Yes, that would be wonderful. I'd like to do that a lot.
All right. And you'll be truthful and honourable and answer every question that's put to you?
I'll be David Bowie.
Which is a useful and functional end to this interview. God bless you. A happy Christmas and good night.
Thank you. I love you very much, all of you.
Ladies and gentlemen, David Bowie.